Hey, what's up, you guys? Good to be back. It's good to be back once again, and we got to talk about this. There's rumor going around that people believe that 007 First Light being 20 hours isn't enough for the game to be $70. And I gotta say, I disagree with that. I really do disagree with that. The game doesn't have to be like a lifetime worth of playing time just for the game to be $70. If it's a really good fantastic game that's packaged well, has everything that it needs from this third person tactical espionage, just kind of your choice shooter. Also it being a real nice cinematic experience, going back to how Uncharted was. I really feel like this is a really good price point. Back then, when Uncharted 1 through 3 came out, no one was saying stuff like this. And Uncharted wasn't even close to 20 hours long. Mind you, with them saying that the game being 20 hours long, I don't think that these people are playing difficulties that are like on the harder modes, or sometimes maybe not even normal mode. They might be playing it on easy, and it's still 20 hours. And in my opinion, that is a real good sign. It has what it's worth. But yeah, I'm just trying to see exactly what the correlation is, because there's a lot of games out there that's like live service and the game lasts quote unquote forever and it's $70, but it launches with little to no content. And it's like, you gotta wait for the worth to come into the game over time. And it's like, would you guys prefer that? Or would you prefer a game that just gets right to the point? It's constructed well. It has, your easy, normal, hard mode. It's built with collectibles. It's built with secrets, and it's a well-versed, nice experience for you to play the game from start to finish. Which one would you really choose? Because thinking back to Destiny 1, when that game first came out, that game was $60, but it had no content, bro. They literally stripped the game's DLC. Actually, no. We could see the content that they stripped if you glitched past certain points. And it's just something that I don't think we should make like the staple of determining if a game should be at retail price. Now, I'm not arguing over the fact that, we should buy a $70 game. Me personally, I don't think that any game is worth $70. I'm sorry, unless you're buying like some sort of collector's edition. I came up around when games were like $50 to $60 at retail price. I think the Nintendo Wii games were $50. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 was like $60. But yeah, there's a lot of games right now, at least digital realm. They don't really have really big sales like they used to. And this discussion kind of gets a little confusing, because PlayStation does have this digital rights management thing going on, and they're sort of making this weird monopoly play on prices. I don't know. I most of you guys that are probably saying this are probably gonna pirate the game. Let's be real. Especially on PC, you're gonna buy one of those key cards for about like $15 to $20. Get the game's pirated version, where it might have a couple of bad bugs that might drop in frames, and then you'll hop online and say fix your game, but you have the wrong version of the game because you got the, you know what I mean? Not to say that that's 100% true, but I'm just throwing things out there. This 007 First Light, from what I'm seeing, at least from the first couple of trailers, because I didn't want to spoil myself, it looks like a $70 product to me. It really does. It looks like a real beautiful game. I'm seeing the driving. It's sort of reminding me of 007 Agent Under Fire mixed with what was that third person one? It was 007 Die Another Day. It's like Tomorrow Never Dies. I forgot what it was called, but it was a PS2 game. It's like a mix between those two, and the fact that Hitman elements are in this game too, it just makes me more interested, because I haven't played a brand new fresh 007 game since GoldenEye on the PlayStation 3 when it finally came from the Nintendo Wii. Didn't touch on Legends because I didn't really care too much about Legends like that. It felt like Call of Duty. GoldenEye did too, which is what forced me from not playing that. But yeah, man, I don't know what you guys are really looking for, because I don't want a game to take over my life. Okay, I really don't. I could only take like 2 to 3 of those kind of games every year. You know, I can't have every single game that I'm interested in be like 80 to 100 hours long, and I don't have that kind of time. And even if I did have that kind of time, I wouldn't want to waste it on just that one game. That's just what I'm not a gamer that just sticks to one game at a time. I'm sorry. I have to play this genre, that genre, like all throughout the day, basically. But what do you guys think about a game being 20 hours long? Do you think it deserves to be $70? Or, all right, sorry, let me just throw out the whole $70 thing. Do you think it deserves to be at retail price, at, you know, what the normal retail price is during that time? Or do you feel like games that are 20 hours should be a little less than that? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Give me a like or a dislike. It's to your liking as always. And hit your boy up with a subscribe. Also, new feature. Hype up the video too. Helps me out a bunch. It really does. But yeah. Peace out.